most protected people in the world. 5. Donald J. Trump. With an estimated net worth of $3.1 billion, Donald J. Trump is an American real estate businessman and the new President of the United States. Clearly, with its unrivaled security detail, the role of president has always come, meaning it often comes with a steep budget. Protecting former President Barack Obama and his family for a year, for instance, costs around $16 million. But President Trump ratcheted up the expense to an unprecedented $29 million within 10 weeks of being in office. In May 2017, as a result, the U.S. Ultimately, Congress passed a federal budget bill that shelled out an astounding $120 million for President Trump and his family for a whole year of defense, just a few $1,000,000 short of what it would cost to defend President Obama for all 8 years of his 2 terms. Except that Trump often moves between the White House and its extended estates, and his immediate family has often preferred to live outside the White House and its secure perimeter. An increase like this would not be completely appropriate for a president. 4. Queen Elizabeth II. So far, Queen Elizabeth II has had a remarkable career. She is the first British Queen to commemorate the Sapphire Jubilee in 2017, marking her 65-year reign. She will again be the first UK Queen to mark a Platinum Jubilee if she is still reigning by 2022. The Queen was secured by the Royal Guard, a name given to the infantry and cavalry that you would most likely remember standing guard at the royal residences. Throughout the years, the foot guards who patrol the perimeters of the royal residences, the soldiers who wear red tunics, and those tall bearskin caps. Also, Marines are RFA agents and, depending on the mission or the travel method of the royal family, Navy fleets have mounted to the Queen's Guard. They have posted at Pocket Bank and Tower of London's Buckingham Palace, Windsor Castle, to name a few. While the Queen's estimates of her protection expenditure are private, it's costly, as you would imagine. In 2010, it was speculated that it would cost about 100 million British pounds a year to provide around-the-clock protection for 21 family members. 3. Kim Jong-un. When they saw his security team running alongside his armored limousine during a visit to Singapore, the world quickly became obsessed with the safety of North Korean Supreme Leader Kim Jong-un. How exactly does a man go about his day from inside his own circle of control while being constantly paranoid about assassination attempts and competition? As it turns out, Kim Jong-un has his own 100,000-man army with a command structure that reports directly to him, not just a personal Secret Service detail shielding him from close range. You will not be able to say his specifics are surrounding him at all times as they practically vanish into the backgrounds and spectacles. This unit is known as the Supreme Guard Order. This unit not only aims to defend its chief but is also used as a propaganda instrument. By claiming that he is untouchable, though actually trying to defend his herbal system from inside sabotage, Kim Jong-un is trying to convey the idea of his supposed near-sacred value. 2. Vladimir Putin. Like other political leaders in Russia, Vladimir Putin is protected by the Federal Protective Service, but Putin's citizens seem to be completely different from each other. In the Federal Protection Service, nothing is known about the workings of Putin's arm. It is so confidential that only speculation can be made on what they do. There is no public data on their activities and there are no publicly accessible reports. Since his first acting presidency, Vladimir himself has been a controversial figure who has been at the center of media attention, where it was noted that the man had begun to develop a sort of personality cult around him similar to some previous leaders. While there are no massive sculptures of him being put up, In his own right he has become an internet icon that has kept him in the public realm, sometimes something that doesn't come without its prices. Of course, because of the political and financial corruption of his cabinet, the populist perception of this leader is highly divided, resulting in endless threats of demonstrations and assassination attempts that have made it necessary for Putin to beef up security in his own unique way. 1. Pope Francis. The Pope is also the Bishop of Rome and the world's leading ex officio. He, too, requires the utmost security as the head of the Catholic Church and as the president of a country. The Pope is possibly residing in one of the world's most heavily armored cities, Vatican City, a city-state in Rome, Italy. You can also see all the stoic guards clad in antiquated armor bearing similarly outdated spears as you walk through the streets. That's right, the Pope is being shielded by spears, but don't be fooled. In fact, these armed guards are a high-end military force made up of top ex-Swiss soldiers who, in mere seconds, can subdue a threat. They also have the finest range of weapons, apart from the spears, tucked away in case there is a need. The Swiss Guard is over 500 years old, making it the world's longest-serving army. In fact, when it was officially established in 1506 by Pope Julius II, the Guard was a mercenary force, still known to this day for some of the most decisive victories during the skirmishes in and around Rome. Who better defends such a holy figure than an army that has suffered an assault for 500 years?